Guys, welcome back to part 2 of the collaboration with Silent Solemnity. We're actually calling this Home Truths because a lot of it is really personal and really important to me to actually put out there. She's asked some really hard hitting questions, guys. So number 21 was, when was the last time you lied and why and to whom? The last time I lied would have been to my eating disorder nurse. She actually said to me, "Tommy, you aren't exercising, are you?" And I obviously said, "No, I'm not exercising." Because, to be honest guys, the reason why I said that was because I feel if I wasn't to exercise and make sure I was eating in a calorie surplus, which means over the amount they actually need to compensate for the exercise, that would actually probably relapse. Because I know that exercise is a big barrier issue with my eating disorder recovery, and it's something I'm trying to really cut down on. I'm only doing like 2 days a week and mostly yoga, but even they say that yoga can go a bit crazy. You can get into the Bikram side of yoga, which is basically like a high intensity type thing, absolutely crazy, but you can go from one extreme to the other. So that's why I did that. So that's our answer to that question. The next one is, tell me something you really regret. Something I really regret obviously would be losing my footballing career, but most importantly I would say probably not having a family. That's something I really regret so much, and it's not been a regret because of anything that we've done wrong. It's because of circumstances that happened with my wife's ovarian cancer, my illness and such likes. So I would really like in some time in the future to try to get back down the road of adoption, because I really want a family. Sometimes I feel as if I'm a failure in life because I've not had a kid, and obviously not given my parents a grandson or a granddaughter, you know what I mean? So that's one thing, and it really hurts my wife so much. So that's my biggest regret in life, I would say, is not having a family. The next one is, tell me about your favourite music, song or band. Well, obviously you know I'm a kid of the 1980s. My favourite band ever would have had to have been Queen. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end, dun 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 dun, 'cause we are the champions, we are the champions, no time for losers, 'cause we are the champions, dun dun, of the world. My other favourite would have to be Elvis Presley. Put on those blue suede shoes, you can do anything with on my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, stare in my face, stamp my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do, honey, put on my shoes, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but don't accept my blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes, honey, blue suede shoes, honey. You can do anything, but accept my blue suede shoes. Great question. The next one is, tell me something you would happily do again. That's a real hard-hitting question. For something I would happily do again, I feel probably just, I don't regret anything in life. Like I say, I feel life's mapped out for you in some way. I always feel that God is up there planning your plan for life. That's what I always say, it's all mapped out for you before you're born and such like. It's just now that I'm actually beginning to realise that, as crazy as this sounds, that me being an advocate for eating disorders has probably been my role in life. And that sounds a bit crazy because I was obviously a semi-professional footballer. I always seen that would be the road I would go down, but I actually feel that that's somehow my role in life now, and that's what I dedicate myself to. So I probably wouldn't do anything differently in life. I would probably just say that I don't know, that's a good one. I really wouldn't do anything different at all. I would just do everything the way it's happened. Probably the only thing I would say is that I would like to have my parents here, but then I say to myself, did those situations actually lead me to eating disorder? Yes, they did. That was what happened with my eating disorder, the loss of my mum. So, but I would love to have my parents here. They mean the world to me, so that would be my biggest wish, and one thing that I would try and do again. Obviously I would say I would like to keep going on with my footballing career, definitely. One thing I would have liked to try and do again is, I was into a lot of things like cookery and such like, so I'm actually a fully qualified chef, which you probably don't know, but I've not done it in a while. I always wanted to go down that road. That's something I probably would have liked to look into, so that's a great one. The next one is name your 5 favourite foods. Oh, brilliant. Obviously, I'm vegan, like I say. One of my favourite foods I would say is tofu, and probably all the kind of mock meats like tofu, seitan, tempeh. I love things like the vegan ribs, the vegan chicken, soya mince, all the kind of vegan mock meats would be my first one. Obviously as well, I do like things like my treats. I love my vegan chocolate, and obviously my vegan croissants and such likes, and my vegan fruit scones, vegan donuts. So I would say the sweet things, obviously, that would be one of my staples. Probably vegan donuts and things like that, or vegan cheesecake would be the second one. The third one, obviously, peanut butter. I love peanut butter. If you don't know me, I can go through like a whole jar in a day. That is one thing I love so much, is peanut butter. Number 4, vegan chocolate spread and bananas. That's a great one. I love to dip in my bananas into the vegan chocolate spread. My 5th one, I would say probably my curried dishes. I love things like, obviously, vegan curry, like vegetable curry. I love a Thai vegan curry as well. Obviously love Indian dishes, so spicy dishes, things like vegan samosas on the side, and onion pakora and vegetable pakora, all vegan. So that would be my 5 favourite foods, definitely, at the moment. 37 is good questions to ask people to know them more. I would just say, where are you from? What's your 3 words that you would actually describe yourself in life? What are the kind of 3 words that best describe you? What's your main goal in life? And obviously as well, if you had 3 wishes in life, what would they be and why? And because I feel that would let you know a bit more about their kind of psyche, if they care so much about other people rather than what they actually want for themselves. So that'd be great questions I would actually ask people. The next one is, do you like to shop? Yes, I like to shop, but I hate going round the shops with my wife because it's absolutely a nightmare. What my wife does is, she'll go to a shop looking for clothes. She'll start off in the very first shop and she'll say, oh, I don't like anything in that shop. So we'll go around like the whole town looking at about 20 different shops. She'll end up saying, oh, I can't find anything, and then we'll end up going straight back to the first shop we started, and she'll go and get something in there, and I'm like, I've spent half the day walking around the shops with you and you go straight back to the first shop. Us guys, I always feel that we can go out to a shop, we know exactly in our mind what we're going for, we hit the first shop, we get in there, we get it, we're straight back out. Women, unless you're married or you've got a partner or anything like that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a nightmare. The next one is, how often do you go online? Well, Jesus God, going online I think rules my life. I get so many questions obviously in my YouTube channel, emails every day for people with eating disorders and parents with kids with eating disorders. I'm online every single day. Sometimes I spend most of my day doing it. I can be up to about 10 hours a day, maybe even more, so that's something I would like to cut down on and get back into the real world, because I feel that social media sometimes takes over our life so much. You just don't realise how much time you're actually wasting your life away being on social media. That's what I always say. I try now to even switch off my phone and such when I go to bed at night, because it goes off all the time, and I feel obviously that stimulates the serotonin in your brain and it obviously keeps you awake. And if you suffer with insomnia, that's one thing I want to say to you guys: switch off all technology before you go to bed, because it will just actually stimulate yourself and keep you awake. So that's the answer to that one, definitely. The last one is, tell me about someone you really admire. Someone I really admire. Obviously my parents, like I say, they went through so much. My mum obviously suffered with long-term ovarian cancer. Every single day, even no matter how ill she was, she cared for everybody. She would never say that she felt ill. Her role in life was to help other people. So that's a big inspiration for me. Like I say, my illness and everything pales in comparison to that. Obviously my wife with her ovarian cancer and the fight that she's had, you know what I mean, you just can't imagine how strong you need to be to get through that. Obviously my dad with his stroke and such likes, how he fought every single day to live life, that's, you know what I mean, it just shows you the kind of power and strength that you need to do that. And like I always say, there's somebody worse off than yourself. Obviously as well, people I admire, doctors saving lives every single day, obviously people that's fighting in the army out for wars for us and that we don't see every single day, fighting for our freedom, the war veterans and such likes, they're all the kind of people that I really admire, because they're the real heroes in life. So that would be definitely my answer to that. So I hope you have liked this, guys. I really love doing this little collab, letting you know a little bit about some home truths and what more in depth about myself as well. If you'd like to see any more, please let me know. Please go over and, like I say, like and subscribe to Silent Solemnity. Our link will be in the description below. You'll find part 1 of this collab somewhere up here in the little annotations tab. Don't know what side it is, but you know what I mean. So I'll speak to you all soon, and remember, as always, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Love you so much. Binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon and love you so much.